I have got down to, this morning I was 127 pounds. I have only a few more pounds to lose before I reach my ideal weight. I do remember when I was a young girl, I was a teenager, and I remember being maybe 115, 118. At my age now, I don't think that would be good for me. I don't think it would be beneficial, but I definitely do think that 125 is a good goal for me. And I'm so happy, you have no idea. So I had someone tell me that a lot of times people who lose weight, they'll have hanging skin. Well, I don't have that. And I don't know if it's in my genes or what it is, but I don't have hanging skin. And I lost it's 82 pounds now, I think. Anyhow, so I don't have any, but I use the castor oil. I rub it on my stomach every night in circular motions, like with the groove of my body. I've lost that weight. My skin's not wrinkled. It's not hanging. So I attribute that to the castor oil because that's the only thing I'm doing different. However, I did have that little elderly kind of fold of skin. I never had it my whole life, whether it was big or whether I was small, and my weight fluctuated a lot. So I never had that. And then after I had my heart attack, after I had my strokes and things like that, I found that I started to get that little fold. And so I asked someone, can you get rid of that? Like, is it possible to exercise that off? And they said, well, you can tone it up, but a lot of the times the people that they have known to get that little fold, they can't get rid of it. They can exercise all they want and they can't get rid of it. Well, I go against the mainstream. I don't agree with anything I hear in the news. So, I kind of lead my own horse to water, right? So I thought, okay, you know what? I used to be really good at sit-ups, amazing at them, had strong stomach muscles. And so I thought, I'm going to try it. So I started 25 sit-ups in the morning, and then the next day I thought, you know what, I can do a little bit more. So I pushed a few more out. I did 25 in the morning, and I did 33 in the early evening. So at first it was hard, but I've been doing it every single day, and I am amazed at the transformation. I am getting pockets of muscle in my stomach. I'm just like I'm like blown away. I'm 63 years old. I've been fit a lot of time in my life. I've also been overweight many times in my life. So I kind of went on this roller coaster, but I am shocked. Shocked. And I'm going to post a picture of my before, which I didn't have any hanging skin. I didn't have any wrinkles or anything, right? And now as I'm getting older, my skin gets dehydrated, and so I don't want to have that crepey skin, right? That I just don't want to have it. So I've been doing the castor oil and making sure that I hydrate. That's important. But my stomach muscles, I have got little pockets of muscle on each side. Now I don't have, what's it called, a six-pack? I don't have that, right? But I do have, and I do see parts of my stomach that are tightening up. They're tightening up, and they're getting like little pockets of muscle. Like at 63. Like, is that possible? Yeah. So I thought, okay, you know what? I gotta tighten this up. So I've been doing exercises. I've been doing exercises at home, and I'm finding that it's not as bad. Like, it's not as bad. I mean, look at that. That's a pretty big muscle for a woman. There's a little bit of chunky here, but I'm pretty sure I can get rid of it. And I do walk. I walk every day. So I walk my 8 kilometers, but the other day I measured it, and it's 4.4 kilometers one way. Okay, so I walk it twice. I walk there, I walk back. I love fall. Fall's my favorite time of year. I love to walk in the fall. I'm going to have many trips to visit friends in the country. Many walks in nature. I absolutely love it. Can't wait. But I want to make sure I'm fit enough to do it. I am also planning a trip. I haven't wanted to go on a trip for years. This is my bucket list. I want a trip to Italy. Okay? I want one. I can't afford it right now, but I want one. But there are other places in the world that I want to visit that are right within my own country. And so I'm thinking of possibly taking a trip somewhere on some type of excursion come the winter time. Maybe like one of the tours that they have. Okay, so I'm going to start small, but you know what? It's time for me to spread my wings a little bit, and that's what I'm going to try to do. Financially, it's going to be really tight. It's going to be tight, but I don't know. Maybe I'll become an overnight sensation on YouTube. Just joking. But yeah, I can imagine, like, if I was able to do something like that, or even to start a sideline business and make a little bit of money on the side, I could save that up to buy a ticket to go on some type of even a bus tour. Okay, like that doesn't sound the greatest, a bus tour, but you know, anything is better than nothing, right? So like, I mean, hell, taking a trip to the country is like going on a trip for me. So yeah, so I'm going to do my sit-ups. I have a spot here that I'm treating, and it's not healing very well. So it was a mole, and what happens is the moles change shape, and then I have to be concerned. So I'm treating it right now. So it looks like I got this big cut here, but I don't. It's actually iodine. Okay, so I'm going to do my sit-ups. I'm going to do 30, then I'm going to take a break and do another 25. So, oh, I'm telling you, the things I get into. And the other day I actually did 25, and then I did 33. So, you know, I'm kind of upping the ante a little bit. But I am going to post a picture. I think I went away from that conversation, but I'm going to post a picture of my stomach before and my stomach now. I've been 200 pounds more often than not in my life. So even if you're going through a period of time, well, right now you're overweight, okay, and you think, I have so much weight to lose, I'll never be able to lose it, and I just give up, right? Don't give up, because that extra weight that you're carrying will affect your health over a period of time, okay? It will. And our culture, we eat so much damn sugar and trans fats and like all that stuff. It's based on taste. It's not based on what our body needs. Like, seriously, you know? So don't give up. Keep trying. Eliminate one thing at a time. Eliminate, I don't know, cookies. Eliminate sugar in your coffee. That was the first thing that I did, is I eliminated taking sugar in my coffee. I used to have a large coffee, Timmy coffee, 2 cream and 2 sugar. For years. And I didn't realize what it was doing to my body. My face was swollen. I didn't have this jawline at all. And I mean, I got a little bit of extra skin here, but you know, my jawline, I was swollen. Seriously swollen. If you look back, I don't know if I have any pictures posted of when I was, at the beginning of my channel, I have a trailer kind of, and it's got pictures of me when I was young, 30, 40, 50, all the way up to now. Right? So I think I took a picture every single year, and it's on there. But my jowls were big, and now my face is narrow. And that's because I don't eat the sugar, the trans fats. I don't eat the white bread. I eat sourdough bread. And sometimes I don't even eat that. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and say, I've got so much weight to lose, I'll never lose it. I'll never be the person I was before. Yeah, you can. Just put the damn effort in. Just say, wake up one morning and say, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to eliminate one thing, okay? One thing. I eliminated sugar. I didn't give it up completely, but I stopped putting it in my coffee first. The next week, I started to get accustomed to the taste of coffee without sugar. The next week, I eliminated another sugar product out of my life. Next week, I eliminated white bread. So it was, when I first started this journey, it was white bread, red meat, like I'm not talking hamburger. I'm talking like a thick steak or anything like that, right? So anything white, anything red, no sugar, and no corn oil or anything like that. So, you know, I kind of had this thing down pat. No white, no red, no white bread, no red meat, no sugar, and no trans fat. So, I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it's not, because I didn't have a lot of those things in my diet because of my income. I wasn't able to go down and buy the pies or the cakes or the cookies. At Christmas time, of course, I have a piece of pumpkin pie. Nobody's going to stop me having that pumpkin pie at Christmas. So I have the pumpkin pie, but I would allot for that. You know, I'm not going to go over the top and eat a whole pumpkin pie. I'll have a small piece of pumpkin pie. If you satisfy the craving that you're having with a small amount, people say, oh no, you'll just want a bigger piece. Well, if you have the strength, the inner strength, okay, and you know that that's going to eventually be your demise, if you don't put that down, you'll do it. There's more things in life than eating candy and fats and sugar and things. There's more things. There's trips. You can go on trips. I want that trip to Italy. Sugar or Italy? Gee, that's a hard one. Going to Italy or eating some sugar. Having my health or a casket. You know what I'm saying? It's an easy decision to make. So, yeah, so I am excited about the fact that I actually have some stomach muscles now. And I didn't think I'd find them. I thought, you know, it'll tone up a little bit, but I won't have any muscles, right? Wrong. And that little fold of skin, it's getting smaller. Now, it might be because I'm losing more weight, but I don't care. Whichever way, whether it's because of the exercise or the weight, I'm happy with it being gone. I never had it before. I am going to start doing, they're kind of like squats, and I have to start pushing my shoulders back and walking with my shoulders up. I found that since I turned 60, I'm kind of like slooping, right? So I do this all the time. I do this. This is an exercise that I do. I have to tone up my back muscles. I'm actually getting a waistline, and I'm losing that little tiny fold of skin. Now, there's a name for it, but I don't know what it is. All I know is it's out of there. It's out of there. And it's going to go a little further. So here we go. I'm going to do my sit-ups. They're not pretty. I'm not all dolled up. My hair is a freaking mess. My makeup is like, I have a little bit of smudge here from yesterday's makeup, but I'm not wearing makeup. This is me in the morning. I did take my makeup off last night, but I think I left some because it looks like I still got a little bit there. But anyway, I normally keep my skin very, very clean. I wash my makeup off if I'm wearing any. I wash it off at night. I use a neem soap. I do not use any shampoo with a sulfate in it. I use a coconut oil-based conditioner, because I'm finding that as I get older, my hair is getting frizzy and it is so curly. And I'm growing it long. So so I have it up in a clip. But I'm kind of torn between whether I want to grow it long or whether I want to keep it short. I kind of like the short, bubbly look, right? But we'll see. I mean, this is a kind of live as you go moment, okay? So let's get these sit-ups out of the way. So. And 25, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 58 sit-ups, almost 60 sit-ups. I'm almost doing my age in sit-ups. They're not the best form, but I'm finding that this is tightening up, like you can see from the other pictures, like you can see. When I turn my head to the side, okay, wait, like that, you see how tight it is? And my stomach muscles are like When I bring myself up, I can feel this upper part underneath my breast. I can feel it tighten. And I am finding, like I said, there's little bulges of muscles starting there. So I am excited. So that's about all I'm going to do today except for my walk, because it does look like it's going to rain. I do have to do a hair wash. I have some coconut shampoo that I'm going to use. I want to go into a hairdresser and see, because I'm getting this yellow stuff, and I bought that purple shampoo and I used it, but it turns my hair blue. Yeah, so I don't know what's up with that, because apparently it's supposed to take the yellow out of your hair. But I did find a trick with the cheap alkaline, and it's pure alkaline, right? The dish soap that you buy from the dollar store. I just take a little bit and I put it in my hand and I work it in, just to, not into my roots, but into the hair itself, and it takes that yellow out. So I think as you get older, you absorb like all the pollutants and things in your air, and that's what turns your hair yellow. And just think, it's like having a thermometer on the top of your head, because you can actually tell how many pollutants you're absorbing into your skin, truthfully. And I'm going to say this, I am concerned about the fluoride in my water, because when I boil my water to get rid of some of the impurities, right, from my tap, I was noticing a scum that was forming on the top of the water after I boiled it. And I thought, well, that's from the pots. And then I found out that the pots are aluminum, and they absorb the fluorine in the water. So I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing, because that means it's not going in my body, it's going into the freaking pot. So the sides of the pot had this white scum on it. So the other day I took some white vinegar and I soaked the pots in white vinegar, and it cleaned it as clean as a whistle. They look brand new pots, like brand new pots. So I rinsed them, and the other day I boiled the water again, and once again I'm finding that there's that scum on the water. So it definitely proves to me that it wasn't the pot. The scum on the top of the water is coming from the pipes. So it's coming from the water or the fluorine or whatever. I would love to have the water tested. Now I know they do that because I live in an apartment, so they have to do that. But I think that, I don't know, I think maybe the pipes are rusted so bad inside that that's coming through into my water, seeping into my water. I'm not sure if that's even if it's even possible, but I want to check it out, because my health is important to me. And when I was raising my children, we had well water. Now, when I raised the younger kids, we were in the city, and so we were on city water. But my oldest daughter was raised on well water, and we had good water. It was clean. It was like empty of all impurities. It tasted amazing, and we drank a lot of water back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I stayed hydrated. I'm finding now I don't like the taste of this water, so I don't drink a lot of water. So what I've been doing lately to hydrate is I do the salt, the Himalayan salt on the tip of my tongue, and then I drink my water that I've boiled, okay, and then cool down. I find that after you boil it, if you cool it down first in the fridge, that the white stuff, the calcium, does sink to the bottom. But I was finding at one point in time that the calcium, I wasn't getting that sediment anymore. It just wasn't there. So I don't know what happened, whether they did some sort of purge on the pipes or something, but it wasn't there. But now, if I cool it down, first I boil it and then I cool it down, then I see that white sediment on the bottom, and I'm able to just pour off the good water and drink the good water and throw the chalky substance down the sink or down the drain or in the garbage, whatever it may be. Okay, so anyway, so those are my sit-ups. That's my big long explanation, because I'm a senior and you're it. You're my company. You're my morning company for a coffee. So I am going to take a shower and get this crap off my eyes, whatever it is. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'm going to get ready for the day, take my cat for a walk, and I got a few more videos to do I did a 31-day challenge, and I'm on day 20. So they ask you questions that actually make you think, and it has made me think, and I have emptied my closet, if you know what I mean. my closet of memories. I have emptied it, and I am feeling better. I'm feeling more empowered. So I think journaling is actually a plus for me, and I'm going to continue to do it. So I shall see you in the next video. The good Lord be willing. Bye-bye.